put your hands on my son?
I caught him in the bed with my daughter.
They don't give you a right to put your hands on my son.
He know the rules. He know the rules.
Okay, and I tell him the rules, but you,
they in the
when it
living
comes
room.
to my children, you do not put your hands on my child.
They don't go in the bedroom.
Understood.
They stay in the living room.
Understood. He put his hands on you, correct? Do not touch my child anymore. And I wouldn't touch your child. Don't put your hands.
I didn't hit him. I didn't hit him.
It doesn't matter.
And this is why you have so many black children growing up with no accountability, because of black moms like this. This is why. Because there's no way you could tell me if this woman had a husband at home that husband would have just been like, okay, yeah, go over there and confront the dad. There's no way you could tell me that, because the husband would understand. See, as a dude, it's part of our role to not get caught by the dad. Let's break it down. When you a teenager, right? You hoping she ain't got a dad at home. But that's one of the things where when you go over to a girl house and you trying to get some kitty cat, you not trying to get caught by her dad, you're not trying to get caught by her parents, but especially her dad. Because you know there's a possibility that hands gonna be put on you. That's part of the game. That's part of the game, trying to sneak into a girl house and not get caught. Now this son, I don't know what type of time he on. Because if I get caught at a girl's house and I'm a teenager, if I get caught, I'm not going home to tell my mom, hey mom, yeah, I was at this girl's house and then we were in her bed. And as soon as I'm like, we were in her bed, there would have been no more conversation. You were where? I don't understand how, as a woman, and women, please help me out in the comment section. If this is your son and he's in the bed with a young girl, are you going to confront the dad if the dad kind of roughs him up and throws him out the house? What are you doing? This don't make sense to me. But let's continue, because I have a feeling, it's gonna get a little crazier.
Put your hands
He
on
knew the
him.
rules.
It doesn't matter. You could have spoke to him. You didn't have to touch him. You didn't have to use physical force.
So
did you even
know who he was? Where he was?
See, look, I have a daughter, right? If there's a dude in her bed and I come in, there's no telling what's gonna happen. We gonna have to fight. I'm gonna have to fight my daughter and I'm gonna have to fight him. That's just the way that it goes. And you could tell that this woman did not grow up with a father. I'm sorry. I gotta say that. There's no way you can convince me that this woman grew up without a father, because she's just so absent-minded. You're there with some sunglasses, getting in a grown man's face saying, don't put your hands on my son. Don't put your hands on my son. He should be allowed to be in the bed. Or you should handle it this way. Ladies, we're men. We're not going to handle it the way that you think we're going to handle it. And your son, one day, if he has a daughter, what do you want him to do? Hey, sir, please get your penis away from my daughter. And please get out my house. Please. No. Come here. Get your ass down my daughter's room. The hell you doing? That's what are we talking about here? But see, I think this points to an underlying issue as to why a lot of black women cannot keep a man. I'm gonna hurt some feelings with this one. A lot of black women cannot keep a man because imagine you trying to be this dude's stepdad. Right? Let's take out the picture, the biological dad. A lot of women, we know, they're single mothers. They have a hard time getting his man to come in the house because of this type of energy. When the man steps up and does man shit, these black women want to come around, not all, but some, they want to come and interfere with the natural process. That's between him and the stepdad or the dad, right? Whatever happened is between that boy and the dad. And if I were that boy, I would be trying to get back on the good side of dad so I can at least come back in the house and chill. Because it sounded like the dad was okay with him being over there, but not being in the bedroom. And he had established clear rules. Right? And when you talking about your daughter and you talking about she could end up pregnant because y'all went in the room and decided to do whatever, yeah, I'm going to have to let you know I'm standing on business. But some of these black women feel like men shouldn't be men. Y'all don't want us to be men, but y'all want us to be protectors at the same time. Y'all want us to be masculine, but then you want to come and tell us how to be masculine. That's between him and your son. You should stay nowhere near it. You should have sat at home and been like, good. And if you did have something to say, let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. This is for the mom. This is for the mom. If you did have something to say to this man, you could have called him and you could have done it in private. You should not be doing this in front of your son. And you should not have somebody recording it. Because what you're teaching your son is that it's okay to go in the bedroom with the girl and there should be no consequences. Please get out my daughter's room. No, we're not playing about our daughters. Just like you not playing about your son, how you feeling, you willing to confront a grown man that can knock you out in 2.2 seconds or less. That's how we feel about our daughters. I hope my daughter never meets a dude like this, that comes from a family like this. I hope that she never tries to date a dude like this, because I'm telling you, dudes like this that come from families like this, they lack accountability. They lack, like, he's standing there like, the son just like, I'm in the right. I would beg my mom, don't go over there. First, my mom wouldn't even have known about it. Right? And we wouldn't have went over there because when my dad found out about it, he would have just laughed. He would have just laughed. He would have laughed and been like, hey, that's what you get. Next time, don't get caught. Or something like that. That's all that it should be. But that lets you know there's probably not a father in the house. And if there is, he probably didn't know about this. One, because why isn't he over there confronting him if it was that big of a deal? See, I'm going to end with this, right? I think black women have to get back to understanding what the role of a man is. Protector first. We don't give a damn about the laws. We don't care about, I'm going to call the cops. No, I'm here to protect my family. Your son was in the bed with my daughter, protection mode. Okay? On top of that, lady, you're lucky he's even allowing your son around his daughter in the home. I know a lot of black parents that wouldn't even do that. So you need to grow up. You need to parent your child better. And when I say parent them better, I mean stop trying to dig them out of holes that they dig. He knew he shouldn't have been in the bed with that girl. And you're here trying to save him. And so many black mothers get insecure because maybe they couldn't provide the life they wanted for their child, or maybe they don't really understand the role of a man. And this is why when women say, I could do it all, I could be the mother and the father, you can't. Because no man is going to show up to another man's house and chew him out over throwing their son out with their daughter in the bed. No man is going to do that. No, as a matter of fact, it might be a thank you. Hey, thank you. You may have just saved us from having a teenage child. You know, having a teenager raising a child. You may have just saved us. So I don't get it. This is wild. And this makes me kind of lose hope, you know, a little bit for this new generation. Because this was part of the game. I'm trying to tell you, this was part of the game. Don't get caught by the parents. He got caught and he at the door. Alright, let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Maybe I'm tripping. Make sure you hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. If you a content creator looking to grow your brand online, make sure you tap into my Content Confidence Workbook. Information is in the description as well as pinned to the top of the chat. This is wild.